Well, I lost all my music, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to release an album. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's host Sway. I'm back with another one of these videos. Um, the first one I did, I think, was to get to know me, like 5 things about me. This one's a little bit different, as you can tell from the thumbnail and from the title of this video. Uh, I did lose all my music, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to make or drop the album that I wanted to make for you guys. Uh, where I start? So I ended up switching phones. I switched, phone lines, and I got a new phone. And I didn't realize that I had all my songs saved on my other iPhone, on my Files app, right? Anyways, before I got rudely interrupted, yeah, so on my old phone, I had all my songs saved on my Files app, and I didn't. It's gonna sound dumb, but I didn't realize that if I saved them on I think it's on my iPhone, it only stayed on that iPhone. I thought it would have just transferred over to the next one, but no, I searched it up, and it turns out I would have had saved it on the iCloud uh, tab. So yeah, so when I got this new phone and I checked my Files app, all my songs have been gone. And I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I'm not really bummed out about it, but it does suck, especially since I had all my features, all my collabs right there. Thankfully for those, I do have those still, so I don't have to remake any of those. The only problem would be the my singles, the only songs that only have me in it. So apparently, I have those songs as well, just not the finished, complete version. The full mastered one, the full mixed ones. I don't have those. Those are gone. So the only thing that sucks is I have to redo everything. And since I wanted to drop all of those songs, my albums, um, on my birthday, which is September 10th, almost like 2 weeks from now, I got to do it quick. So I'm in a bit of a time crunch, and it does suck, but I feel like I can make it happen. And if not, then probably October, November, just because I'm just busy with work. As you guys may know, I do have a full-time job, so it's not easy trying to balance my work life and my artist life at the same time. And yeah, well, let's get into this other topic too. My albums. I know I haven't said much. I'm talking about it right now, but I haven't said much on social media. Follow me right here on social media. This is my official Instagram account and my official TikTok account right here. On TikTok is where I submit most of my music, unreleased music, songs that will never appear, songs that I will never drop. On Instagram, mainly I just post to promote my songs once they come out. Um, Same on TikTok, but on TikTok there's just more content. If you want more content, more music, more like behind the scenes, unreleased songs, then TikTok is the one that you need to follow. And then Instagram is just if you want to keep up with me with knowing, you know, just grow out the fan base in general. I swear, every time someone wants to make a video, it's just stuff like this happens. But yeah, where was I? Albums, yes. So this is the first time I'm going to talk about it. I'm, I'm going to release. I was going to release. I might still release 2 new albums on my birthday, September 10th. It would be called Deluxe Part One and Deluxe Part Two. I have the official covers, so I'll put them right here. Deluxe Part One, Deluxe Part Two. These are the official covers. Um, as as in for the track list, it should be 11 songs each one containing one feature. Um, so yeah, I think that's out. Everybody knows about that, about the features. But yeah, 2 albums in one day. Why? Because so the original plan for deluxe was going to be the deluxe version of my previous album, Oh Baby. Around that time when I released it, it was February, I believe. And while making Oh Baby, I was just grinding in the studio like crazy. I was making song after song after song, and I only chose, I think, how much was it? 17 songs to be on Oh Baby. And the rest, I kept them in the vault, right? Um, so with those other songs that I didn't release with the album Oh Baby, I wanted to work on them a little bit more. Obviously, they were more newer, and the songs that were on Oh Baby, those were already planned to be released. Um, so yeah, I was like, man, I want to release these songs. I don't know what to do. So I was just gonna make a deluxe for Oh Baby. So it would have been called Oh Baby Deluxe, not just Deluxe. But the thing with deluxe is, with like a deluxe album, most artists release around 3 to 5 songs, right? I had way more than that, way more than 3 to 5 throughout that time. I think I had 10 already. And for the deluxe, um, they were all gonna be upbeat pop songs, you know, none of that like sad shit that I normally do. I know I keep saying it, that I'm going to release pop songs or upbeat songs, but I never do. And I was gonna do that with Oh Baby, but those who know, shit happens, and it just never happened. So I wanted to do that for the deluxe. Now the thing is, I had 10 songs, right? So I'm like, let's just make that a separate album of its own. Anyways, I was like, yeah, let's just make that a whole separate album, whole separate different thing. And I didn't know what to call it, so let's just call it deluxe. Since it's all going to be pop, upbeat songs, let's just call it deluxe. You know. So there was no plan for deluxe part two. The part two came out, like the idea came into my mind because yeah, everyone wanted me to make pop songs, which I'll get to that in a bit with this journal. Everyone wanted me to make pop songs, but I never did. And what was it? Yeah, I never did. So the people who didn't want me to make pop songs and like my original sad indie underground sound, I wanted to give them something as well. So I made like 2 to 3 sad songs. And I'm like, why not give them another album for them? So one album would be the pop songs, the upbeat songs. The other album, the uh, the other album would be sad, depressed, emotional, late night drive vibe. And I think I achieved that with both. Deluxe Part One will be very upbeat, very poppy. Is that a word? Poppy, very poppy. Yeah. So I achieved that with both, and I'm really excited for them to drop if I do manage to drop them on time. And I'm excited for you guys to hear it. I want you guys' opinions. Leave in the comments below too. Let me know if you guys want any more of these videos as well. Uh, I don't really do these type of videos. I don't like doing them. But if you guys want me to do them, I will do them. And yeah, so that's the story behind the deluxe albums that unfortunately got deleted. And hopefully, let's pray that they come out on my birthday and I'm able to get them back. If not, then oh well. I tried my best. So yeah, story behind how all my songs got deleted. The story behind Deluxe Part Two, and the features. Now time for the features. Two new features that were not previously on any of my songs. The first one being Milton Jr. 973. He's a rap artist. Go ahead and make sure to go check him out. He's really good. I believe his best song is I think that's his song. My bad if I get it wrong. But yeah, make sure to go check him out. My second feature, Noise. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I've been wanting to make a song with Noise for like a fat minute. I've been knowing him since high school, and he first got me into the whole music thing, and he's also another reason why I sing how I sing now. Back then, I didn't know how I sing right now, but you know, he has a good voice. He's a rap slash R&B. You know, he can do everything. He can record music videos. You can go record at his studio. So go make sure go hit him up. Make sure go check out his work. You know, he'll get you right for sure. And on that one, his feature, it was kind of unplanned in a way. Originally, he wasn't supposed to be on the deluxe part two, but I made a song. I freestyled a song, and I really liked it. So I'm like, oh, okay. And it sounds nice, and it might need a feature. The reason it might need a feature was because it sounded kind of empty, I believe, like towards the end. You know, the first part of my part, you know, it was just something, you know, that I came up with on the spot. And the last part, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to do, so I just repeated everything from the first part. So it would have sounded too repetitive, and now, you know, I'm like not too good for the listeners who's listening to this. So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna hit up Noise. I'm like, yo, you trying to do a feature? He said, yeah. I sent him the song, and then we ended up making it in a couple hours in his studio, and it came out good, bro. He killed it. This boy did everything one take. Nah, not one take, but like first try. You know, straight out the dome. And I'm like, wow, crazy. So I decided to add him to the part two of the deluxe, just to complete that album, and each one can have one feature. And a lot of you guys actually wanted me to get more features, and I've been trying to, you know, hit up everybody. Yo, let's get a feature. Yo, you know, let's do this. Let's work. Um, but everybody backs out. Everyone backs out. I don't know if they don't want to do a feature with me. I don't know if they don't want to work with me, but they say yes at first, and then they say no, or this just don't answer anymore. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Um, so yeah, I mean, especially the song with Milton. That song originally, I have a solo version. I'm not gonna release it. That song originally was gonna be with another artist. You know, she's amazing. She did an amazing job. She killed it actually. But uh, I liked Milton's verse better, and I could have added both of them, but then it would have just reduced my part. And I'm the main fucking artist. Why would I reduce my part? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna do that. So I had to choose one. And I could I know you guys probably gonna say, yo, Josue, why couldn't you just release one with Milton and make another version with her? No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't like repeating too many songs. I don't like remixes that much especially on my music. No, I know I did one with Tex-Mex, but you know he killed it with that remix. I'm not gonna lie. And yes, I'm like, nah, I had to pick one, and I picked Milton's, and yeah, and I believe she got, like, you know, a little butt hurt that I didn't pick her verse, and I told her I wasn't gonna drop anymore. And I told her, you know, I have another song, or we could just make another song from scratch for both of us. Or if she has one, she can hit me up, and I'll do my part, you know, and then, you know, we can just drop another song. I'm blocked. You know, so I'm assuming she don't want to do another one. I had I had two more female artists that originally said yes, and they just flaked on me. You know, they just stopped replying. I don't know what I did. You know, I sent them the song. They liked the song. They sent me a verse back, unofficial verse, and I could add it, but honestly, I don't want any problem with them. You know, out of respect, if they don't want to do it, they're not gonna do it. I'm not gonna beg them. But yeah, they flaked on me, and I really, really want a female feature. I really want a feature. So if any of you female artists, anyone watching this who's a female artist, hit me up on Instagram, TikTok. It don't matter. Just hit me up. Let's work on something, man. I really want a female artist. I believe female artists are just amazing. Their voice, especially. Wow. You know, any girl who can sing just sounds amazing. So yeah. So there's that. I tried, man. I tried to get more features for you guys, but none of them want to. But I have two. Two's enough. That's it. What else was I going to say? Oh, fucking fly, bro. Oh, I just showered too. I don't know why they're coming at me. I don't know. My bad, guys. I'm new to these type of videos. I don't know how to do these. Second thing that I was gonna do. Actually, you know what? I think that's in here. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Okay. So first of all, this right here is my journal. I like to call this my Josue journal, my J3 journal. This journal will contain any future songs that I write, meanings, you know, lyrics, everything. Everything will be in this journal. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to add any of the songs from Deluxe Part 1 and Deluxe Part 2 because, I got this journal hella late. So I'm not going to write everything again. I'm too lazy for that. Anyways, for today, I literally wrote this today before coming to make this video. It's excuse my handwriting. It is a Q&A. 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 Can you guys see this? I hope you guys can see this. If you guys can, I'm sorry. Q&A. I asked questions on Instagram. Only 5 slid up and asked, but it's all good. 5 is something. 5 people, 5 fans, 5 friends. I don't know who y'all are. It was anonymous, but 5 of y'all asked these questions. There was probably like 5 more, but they were like hella like. I'm pretty sure I know who asked them, and foul. That was foul. Anyways, let's get to these Q&A. Question 1. I look like a teacher reading y'all this, like a pre-K teacher. Anyways, question 1. When are you making another Spanish song? Here's my thing with Spanish songs. People say they love my Spanish voice. They love how I sing Spanish. They prefer my Spanish music. But when I drop a fucking Spanish song, none of you motherfuckers want to listen to it. So what's up with that? I drop a Spanish song, no one listens to it. I dropped a reggaeton, no one listens to it. I dropped a love Spanish song, no one fucking listens to it. So I'm not gonna make any more Spanish music unless you guys actually want to listen to it. And it may be because the song's ass, right? If the song's ass, then that's on me. But I preview them on TikTok, on Instagram. Y'all like it. Yeah, slide up. I have people that slide up. I'll show y'all receipts. I have people that slide up. They're like, yo, this is fire. When are you gonna drop it? This is amazing. You sound so good. On TikTok, likes, comments. But where the fuck is that energy on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube? Where's that at? Where y'all at? Nowhere. So I'm not gonna waste any more time on Spanish. I do have a Spanish song on the Deluxe Part 1. It might not be in there anymore just because the song got deleted, but that's not on me. And I was gonna drop one more Spanish song, but probably no more Spanish music. Probably just covers. I'll probably just do covers from now on. I've been doing covers on TikTok, so make sure to go check that out for real. If y'all want me to drop more videos on this channel, either like this or my covers, I have a bunch of cover songs. I like them. I want y'all to like them. Let me make sure y'all look at me in the eye. I want y'all to like them. I like them. I love them. I want to drop them, but I need y'all to show me love. Baby, love me. No, okay. I'm sorry. Anyways, question 2. Why? Now let's leave that one to the end, actually. Question 2 would be question 5. Question 3. Will you ever perform live? Here's another thing with that. I did perform live once. Was it the best performance? No. Was I shy? Yeah. I was shy. I had a chance to perform live somewhere else, but at that time, someone didn't want me to perform, and I was kind of pressured to not perform, so I didn't perform. And which it sucks, man. I had a great relationship with those people, and they really wanted me to perform, and they offered me a whole other perform. Like I would have been able to perform way more often than now. Now I have no performances. I would have performed so much back then. And unfortunately, I broke that connection when I didn't show up. And it sucks. So if you guys are watching this, please forgive me. I'm sorry. Uh, I really do want to perform. I want you guys to come watch me perform. You know, I've gotten better. I believe I beat the stage fright now that I've been doing more type of videos like this. Yeah, I want to perform for you guys. I want to sing for you guys live. Uh, I was thinking of hosting a party for my previous album, Oh Baby, and a bunch of you guys said you guys would show up, and I apologize for not doing that. I had a whole thing planned for my album, Oh Baby, whole thing planned. I was gonna go downtown. I was gonna hand out flyers. I was gonna make TikTok with random strangers. But those who know me, the real me, you know, I'm very shy. I'm very antisocial. That would have drained my social battery like crazy. And but you know, I was willing to do all that just for you guys. You know, so I want my music to be listened like everywhere. Right now, well, I'll get to that in a minute. Oh, I have a lot of things to say. Mm. Question 4. What are your songs about? Oh shit. My songs. Go listen to them. The fuck is that question? Go listen to them. Listen to the lyrics. Just that simple. Type of fucking question. Who the fuck asked that? Question 5. Are you dropping another album soon? I just answered it with this video. I don't know. The answer is yes, but I don't know when. I'm dropping 2 actually. So you're welcome. Now, back to question 2, which I moved to question 5. Why are you quitting music? Boom. Explosion, explosion. Editor, make sure to add the explosions. Um, I haven't made this public yet, like a video with you guys face to face. I am quitting music after I drop these 2 albums. The question is why? Well, if you guys noticed, if you guys listen to my songs, you guys all know that you know it talks about depression, anxiety, relationship breakups, you know, and it's you know it's sad shit, some sad real shit that happened to me, and I sing about them. It's the way I get better, the way I end up feeling better, and in a way it removes that feeling. You know, people go to the therapist and they talk about their feelings. I talk about them through in the mic, the microphone, and I want you guys to hear it because I know damn well someone's going through the same situation as I am, and I want them to relate to that, and I'm hoping it makes them feel better. You know, so yeah, that's another reason. And sometimes you know I wouldn't release a song if I didn't like it. So I do love my music. I love how they sound. Maybe. Um, so I do listen to my songs sometimes. You know, they come out on my playlist or whatever, and they're sad, bro. They're sad as shit, and it makes me sad. I'm like, damn. It makes me. It reminds me what I was going through in that time while making the song, and it just makes it. I just get sad out of nowhere. I may not. Let's say it's about a breakup. I may not like that person anymore, but the emotions come back from what I was feeling in that time, and it hits me hard. So I end up getting depressed. I end up getting anxious, and that's just I don't want that anymore. And I could just stop making sad songs, but I don't know. I can't make a happy song. I can't fucking do it. I can't make a love song if I'm not feeling it. You know, I make music out of feelings. I don't make music out of oh let me make a story. Like every song that I've released, every song that I've dropped happened. Something happened that made me drop it, made me make it. So I can't make I mean, I'm happy. I'm not saying I'm not happy. I'm happy, but I don't know how to sing about it. It doesn't like give me the urge to sing about it. Oh, let me tell these people how I'm feeling. If I'm like, bro, fuck off. So that's another thing. I can't. I don't know how to make that type those type of songs. Um, Second, you know, I always told myself if I ever get myself in a serious situation where about to be in a relationship with somebody, I was immediately, just for them, not for me too, but for them, I was going to, remove everything. I'll stop making music and I'll remove everything from Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. I may not do that anymore. It's not. It wouldn't be fair for you guys who supported me throughout this way, and then just remove all the songs that you guys like. But I would do it because it's not fair for them, the person I'm going to be with, to have me making songs about my past situations and not about her. I would want to give my everything to that person, and it just wouldn't be fair for them if I didn't, if I continued making these sad songs. So yeah, I'm going to quit, and I'm not saying I'm not saying I found somebody. I might have not, but I want to quit right now, so that way when I do end up wanting to quit for real, it wouldn't feel like a what's that word? Like a it wouldn't feel like, damn, it sucks, I gotta quit now. I want to feel that now, like, damn, it sucks, I quit. So that way, when that does happen, I'm okay with it. I've come to terms with the quitting, I guess, if you want to say it like that. So yeah, that's another reason why I'm quitting music. Um, yeah, I have one song that once that drops, that means I'm done. I'm over. I may still maybe drop a song or two, here and there, maybe. But for now, I can't even write new songs right now because I don't feel anything. I don't want to make any more music. And then so yeah, that's the reason why I'm quitting music. But don't worry. I know a lot of you guys really like my old stuff, especially my Fallen Angel album. I still haven't been able to top that, like numbers wise, haven't been able to top it. So what I'm going to do for you guys, since you guys really love that album, I'm going to remake it, remaster it, make it sound way better. Because a lot of you guys know my past songs don't sound as good as they sound as my songs from now. I've gotten better. I've upgraded everything. I've My voice has gotten better. So I want to give y'all the best music experience that I can give y'all. So since you guys really love that album and even my past albums, I'm going to I'm going to make a whole new album containing only remakes. If that makes sense. So from BSM, Fallen Angel, and Forgive Me Father for I Have Sinned. Man, I love that album. So I'm going to remake not all of them, just the ones that have done the best number wise. So if you guys really want me to make a song from those specific albums, make sure to comment on this video or hit me up on Instagram, or go play it on Spotify and just blow that shit up, listen to it even more, and the numbers can go up and switch. I'm just saying, if you guys want to. And if you don't, then it's all good, I guess. I won't get sad. But yeah, that's the plan for the future for 2026, going on to 2027. I'm almost gonna be 24 in September, and I think it's time. Time to just hang up the mic, and yeah, pretty much it. Well, thank you guys for sticking with me. I know this is pretty a long video, so if you guys watched it up to this point, thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. Everyone that's been streaming, especially Out for Lust, my new song, has been going crazy, 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 man. Like, I got a bunch of countries, a bunch of listeners. I jumped all the way to, I think, almost 50 monthly listeners on Spotify. Crazy. It's been going stupid. Stupid. So I hope you guys show that same love for Out for Lust on Deluxe Part 1, Deluxe Part 2, whenever it does drop. And I will keep you guys updated for when I drop the albums. I hope it is next month and I'm able to get everything. I want to do it for you guys. I want to do it for myself. And yeah, thank you guys for who have been supporting me throughout this entire journey, this crazy long journey. I love you guys so much. Hope you have an amazing day. God bless you. And yeah, much love. Thank you guys so much. Peace out. Yo, cameraman.